The holidays are here. And if you are sensitive to the collective energy, you may be feeling the heaviness that comes along with that time. So today we are going to be discussing holidays, how to navigate, how to exist, how to be your best self while experiencing the holidays. Grab your tea, your blanket, your comfiest things, and meet me back here as we discuss. Okay. So the holiday season is here, and I've been noticing, especially as I'm preparing and reflecting and meditating on what I want to move into the next year, I'm noticing that this is my business's busy season, and it's been happening for a few years now. I'm like, wait a minute, there's some things happening here. So collectively, if you're someone who is sensitive to energy, you may be feeling heavy energy, dense energy, slow moving energy, maybe feeling sad for absolutely no reason. You just can't figure out why. There's a few things that are going on. One, the weather, the environment is changing. So people who are sensitive to environmental shifts may be feeling seasonal depression, environmental depression. And that's completely normal. An additional contributing factor might be family relationships and dynamics. You know, if you don't have a good family relationship, this time that is centered around being around loved ones and family and friends can feel isolating, lonely, and just overall sucky. So that could also be a contributing factor. Being around friends and family may be triggering to you from past relationship issues like adverse childhood experiences, developmental trauma. So there are many different contributing factors, and if you know more, feel free to add them into the comment section. But there's many different contributing factors on what is playing a role and a hand in how we may be feeling. And so if one person's feeling that and their energy is impacting the collective, we have many people in the US experiencing those types of feelings, and so that contributes to the collective energy. But I want to pause for a second because, you know, this is a holistic space and I talk about mind, body, and the spirit, okay? What in the world do I mean by collective energy? So what I'm talking about kind of lends itself to non-local consciousness. And this is a concept and a theory that consciousness, the idea of like the awareness of our human experience, the thing that makes us alive, that doesn't only exist within the mind, but it can extend throughout the body. And not only does it extend throughout the body, we can share consciousness as a collective, as a human race. So how I use an analogy to kind of explain consciousness. If we look at the human body as a cell phone, it's just a vessel. The phone is the vessel. The spark of electricity that powers the battery is the human consciousness, right? Now, if we look at it as collective consciousness, say you have 10 phones, 10 people, boop, boop, boop. All of the phones are plugged in to an extension cord. The energy that powers that extension cord, that in return powers each individual phone, is the collective consciousness. 10 phones are all connected to this power cord. They all have access to this information. So that's what collective consciousness is as an analogy. And like I said, if one person is impacted, the collective's impacted. And so if we have many people experiencing the same thing, it's contributing to the collective energy that we all have access to. So that being said, I wanted to just come on here and talk about, give a couple tips that has helped me and the tips that I share with my clients on what could assist you during this time. So one, I wrote it down because, you know, if you follow me, you know, my brain, pop, 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 pop. I love her, but staying on track, girl, could be a challenge. Number one, staying connected. So staying connected is going to help you by making sure you're not self-isolating, you're not going in deeper into a slump or depression. So there's research out right now that talks about the healing properties of staying in a collective. And when we kind of self-isolate ourselves, we are robbing ourselves of that nutrition, that warmth, that energy that we so desperately need, especially during this hibernation period where the energy is lower and slower. So what does that look like? Now use your discernment. If you're connecting, again, going back to like the family parties, if you're going and getting connected with a family dynamic that isn't beneficial for you in the long run, maybe putting up boundaries and saying like, I won't attend all the events. Maybe I'll spend 10, 15, 20 minutes here, and then I'm going to go back into my own little world, what have you. But going and spending time with people that make you feel good, that make you feel nice and warm and comfy inside. And also, if you're unable to do that, let's say you live completely separate from everyone, schedule movie nights, schedule virtual dates, tea and talk, whatever. But work around your schedule. And if you, by chance, you don't have any community around you, now is the time to look into communities online like Reddit and Facebook. And I don't know about Instagram, but the community is out there. If you want to go in person, look on your local Eventbrite page, your local events on Facebook, because there's people just like you that are needing the same thing, and I guarantee you someone is creating community somewhere. So just try to go and put yourself out there to find it. Now, if you can't find anything, my comment section is a place I will talk back to you. We can talk to each other and build connection here. But know that you're not alone, you're not isolated, and that at any point in time you can connect. It may look different than how you were wanting or were expecting, but connection is there. Going back to connect with nature. Number 2, connecting with nature. I have my plants all around me. I'm not shifting this, but I have plants literally surrounding me. During the winter season, I feel all the feels, okay? I prune my plants. We're in hibernation mode. This is the time where I spend extra time with my plants. I'll go out and walk, bundle up, be outside in nature, even though the trees are looking real bald-headed. But I still go outside and make an attempt to connect, especially like when the sun is out and it's still a little cold. I'm outside. So connect with nature. Okay, if you don't have a plant, maybe the holiday season might be the time for you to adopt a plant. Give a plant a nice home for the holidays. And 3, create comfort. So if you know that when you get into the space, because unless you are brand new born this year, you should have spent some amount of holiday seasons together or winter season together. You should know what you like and what you don't like at least by then. And if you don't, fret not, go onto my website. I have a free holiday sense board for you where you can figure out what feels good for you in your body by engaging your senses. So for example, I like a cute, comfy, smell good space. I got my nice little shawls and robes, okay, my cute hats. I have my rug on my feet. I have my candle warmer, my candles. Listen, I got my candles. I have things around me to make it feel nice and warm and comforting, especially when I may not be in the mood to just deal, okay? So creating safety for yourself, a safe space. That means maybe making sure the laundry is folded and you don't have laundry in your chair. I had laundry in my chair, okay? I'm not gonna fake the funk with you. I'm not perfect Patty. I had laundry in this chair and I said, I wanna use this chair though. I wanna use my space. So I had to fold the laundry. So if you want something, begin to curate it for yourself, and then also hold yourself accountable so that way, you know, your environment is conducive to peace and calm, not clutter or sadness. Like turn some nice warm lights on. I know a good girlfriend of mine, she just bought like an environmental light that's supposed to mimic the warmth of the sun. So okay, if you have that to spend, invest in your space. So those have been the 3 little tips that I use, that I would tell my clients and everything like that. I hope that you all are staying nice and comfy in this holiday season. If you made it to the end of this video, let's see. Put down a snowflake for your girl, a snowflake. And then also tell me, what is your favorite pick me up during the holiday season? Like how are you exercising your self-love if you made it to the end of this video? Appreciate you. I'll see you. Bye-bye.